But with the sight window, short distance would be around up in here. Remember, long distance down here, short distance up here. Now, as I said, we have a lot of ceremony in Korean traditional archery. And there are some certain things, such as traditionally, if you have a line of archers, the eldest member will go first. And so he or she would be the far left archer. That'd be one thing. And then when you have your first, when you're going to shoot your first arrow of the day, you greet the target. And how that is, you would face the target, you give a little bit of a bow, and in Korean you say, "활배웁니다." Try it. "활배웁니다." "웁니다." It means I am learning the bow. And it doesn't matter how good of an archer you are. If you are just a very beginning archer, or if you are a master archer, you're always learning the bow. You're always a student of the bow, no matter how good you are. And so this, it's one of the things for Koreans is to come to the realization that I'm not the greatest. Okay, there's always something there for me to learn. So yeah. So you have the 활배웁니다. Now, and you do that whether anyone is there with you or not. You greet the target. Even if you're alone, you greet the target. Now, if other members are there and you give a little bow, you say, 활배웁니다. The other members would say, 많이 맞추세요, which means have many hits. So that would be their greeting back to you. You only do this for your first arrow of the day. You don't do that again after that. I mean, the next archers who might be their first arrow, they would do it, and then you would greet them with the 많이 맞추세요. So anyway, 활배웁니다.
많이 맞추세요.
And then at that point, it's my turn to shoot. And again, this is going to be my first shot in years. Okay, so you're actually watching history here. Yeah, yeah. So this is what happens. This is what happens. But anyway, again, my non-dominant foot aimed at the target. Now one thing let me mention, I'm also not going to do this full draw because there's a very good chance we would never see this arrow again. At least in one piece. I'm gonna actually just bring this thing up to a partial draw because this is a pretty powerful bow. I was really kind of expecting we were going to be out in the field and shooting 145 meters, but going through everything here. Oops, it might help if I had this thing. There we are. Cock feather out. Now, I'm going to bring this to a full draw just so you can see the full draw, but I'm going to bring it in so it's not quite as powerful when I shoot. One other thing I'll mention, the grip. What you want to do is the bottom of the handle goes into the heel of your palm at a diagonal in the hand, like this. And then from your pinky on up, you wrap around the handle. The last thing is your thumb, and your thumb just kind of comes down here. Why is that? Because of the angle that we're shooting, usually. Now, I'm going to be shooting a lot flatter because of our distance. But still, like this, and then when you're drawing back, the power is going to be in the heel of your palm, that you're pushing out. Korea has a saying that goes with this, which is push the high mountain pull the tiger's tail. So push the high mountain, and so you're pushing the bow here at the same time you're drawing the string. And different archers will do it differently. Many will start up here and bring it down till they're here. Some will just be like this, direct on. It varies. So anyway, at the full draw, which is called manjak. Manjak is when you are at full draw and anchor. It'd look like this. Okay, that was manjak. That was at a full draw. Now I'm going to just do a little bit here. Just see. Now remember one thing that I said to you: stiff arrow at a very short distance, it's going to go off, and in this case, it's going to go off to the right. And you saw that. So. Now, remember another thing I said to you was about the sight window. Now, I was not using any sight window then. I was just basically barreling on. But with the sight window, short distance would be around up in here. Remember, long distance down here, short distance up here. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of sight window here, and again at a with your center serving, it's going to be to the direction of the upper.
Okay. So
yeah, it's going to be shorter for the upper.
Upper, so it'd be this side? Yeah.
Yep. All right. See if you can do. All right. And I would probably, this is stiff, so you're probably going to want to work it up here. Mm. Let me unstring mine and you follow along with me. This would probably be the easiest way. All right, and I'll bring it right to where you are here, okay? And let me take off my gakchi for a second. All right. So anyway, we can get all kind of oriented similarly. All right, like this. And then in this case, it's going to go under your right leg, and then it's going to go over your left knee. And then bend the upper limb in. And then you all right, bend it. Oh, no. All right, I'll bring it down again. All right. So have this flat against, and then you're gonna this is what you're gonna be pulling is the upper limb. Pull that in, and then you loop the loop over there. Make sure it's on straight, and then you let up on the upper limb. All right, yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, just get it over there. Almost. Go overshoot, okay, and get it on there. The main thing is to get it on the knock, and then make sure that both sides of the string are on the knock. You might want to lift up on this, give it a little bit more.
Okay.
There you are. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. All right, and then step out of it without falling over. All right, and then you're going to want to give this a practice draw. So hold on. Yep, hold on like that, and then just pull back with your whole hand for a practice draw. And then pay attention for that. And then when you let up on it, just make sure that it reseats evenly enough. That's not too bad. Okay, how are you doing over here?
Sorry,
It's okay, it was $250.
I'll pay again.
And I'll... Okay. Get out my gakchi. Okay. Yeah, it looks like your brace height is a little lower than what I generally do. Mm-hmm. So this is a 35?
Yeah, 35.
Okay. All right, this one I won't worry quite as much about.
I think it's better you use your own arrow.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Your own arrow.
Oh, my own arrow. Oh, okay. All right. All right. At least I'm not going to be worrying too terribly about hitting a farmer in the next field. All right.
Yep.
Well, and believe me, shooting short distance and long distance, very, very different things. Very, very different. But anyway, those were I was putting those into this upper sight window. Okay, because that for one thing, it forces me to keep the bow low. One thing you find with Korean traditional archers, because of muscle memory, they want to go high. It's like, no, I see the targets there, but my muscles want to go here. Many years ago, 20 some years ago, I gave to my archery club in Gyeongju, I gave them a 3D deer target.
Over there.
Yeah, similar. And well, for number one, they love to put the antlers on backwards. So it looked more like antenna by the time they were done. But the other thing is, no matter where we put the target down the field, the archers could not bring themselves down. They were always shooting over the 3D target. It was very difficult to get them to, it's like, gotta bring it down. So that's why if you use the sight window, it forces you to bring the bow down. Come on up here. Now, one thing, remember what I said. You got to greet the target first. 활배웁니다. 많이 맞추세요.